So let's start out with a really cool Easter egg on the left side. If you look in the water, you just saw it, that green sea monster that comes out of the water. It comes maybe every 10 or 15 seconds. I don't know exactly what it is because we don't have any green troops or anything in the game. You can see over on the right, we have this, obviously an Electro Dragon, because that's a troop that we have in the game, but I can't think of any green troop that we have in Clash of Clans. I'm not gonna say this is a sneak peek or anything. I'm pretty sure it's just an Easter egg. Now, there's some other little things that only come once in a while. If you look right here on the beach, you'll see little crab comes crawling out from behind a rock. There it is right there. It looks kind of like a crab. I don't know. There's something a little bit off about it, but you can see those crabs crawling around in other places too. I believe there's one right here near the bottom right. I'll zoom out because I know there are at least 3, maybe 4 crabs that crawl. Oh, there's one right there. So you see that little crab? It just crawled behind the little goblin hut. Oh, there's another one right there. They're all around the scenery. You can look around and find them all. And there's another creature. If you have to zoom out, and if you look at kind of this 3D part of the scenery, at the very bottom left, you'll see a little green creature just peek out in the little corner, and there it is right there. It's a little green thing. I have no idea what it is. We don't get to see much of it, but it's some kind of little green creature, maybe similar to the one that's in the water. But that's a really cool Easter egg that you wouldn't see unless you were really looking for it and you zoomed out. All right, next we have a couple really funny Easter eggs. So if you look on top of this house right here, it's like a Primal TV antenna. Look, if you compare it to like these modern antennas, it looks exactly like it, but it's made out of bones and like a stick coming out of the roof. And then we go up to the top. This hut up here has a satellite dish on top of its roof, but it's made out of a rock, and it has that little antenna on it, like they actually have TV inside their huts. This is kind of a funny Easter egg that Clash of Clans put on here, these primal antennas and TV satellites. Now, if you've watched my other Easter egg videos, you know almost every single scenery has a banana in it. A few actually do not have bananas in it, but this one has a few bananas. Right up here, it has the classic fruit stand. A ton of sceneries have these fruit stands with the watermelons, oranges, bananas, and other fruits. We have some more fruits over there. It kind of looks like there might be a banana in there, but then at the bottom, inside this dragon's eye, we have another banana. So that's 2 bananas in the scenery so far. And then we have this banana statue made out of rock. These goblins have like their goblin huts around this giant banana statue. So that's 3 bananas in this scenery. I don't know if there are any more bananas. There probably are, but I cannot remember seeing them. But if you see any Easter eggs that I missed, please leave them down in a comment below. And then you guys can go check in the comments to see if anyone comments Easter eggs that I may have missed. So I showed you this E-Drag earlier, and we have this other dragon over here. I believe this is just a regular dragon, but if we look over on this rock on the right side, actually my phone is weird, so I'm gonna have to zoom out or show you a screenshot of this, but you can see on this rock over here, we have a painting of an E-Drag. It looks like it's attacking these primal people, whoever lives here. This is kind of some lore that's inside this scenery where there's like the E-Drag, which kind of reminds me of How to Train Your Dragon, the movie, where the dragons were always attacking the humans. So this is really cool, kind of a cave drawing that these primal people did of the E-Drag attacking their people. There's also this goblin totem, which the top one has its ears plugged, the second one has its eyes covered, and the bottom one has its mouth covered. I don't know exactly what this is referencing. I know if you look this up, you'll just get pictures of people covering their ears, eyes, mouth, but I don't know exactly what this is referencing. If you have like more details, let me know down in a comment. This final Easter egg, I actually didn't notice at first because I was trying to look up really close to everything, trying to see the really small Easter eggs I might have missed, but actually for this one, you want to zoom out. If you look at the bottom, you can actually see that these are 2 giant footprints down here, which probably came from like the E-Drag or maybe this giant dead dragon. We can look at the E-Drag and it actually has really tiny feet. So I'm guessing these giant footprints didn't come from this E-Drag, but from some other dragon, or maybe from this creature with this giant jawbone down here right next to these footprints. But anyway, if you're looking for Easter eggs, you want to zoom in and also zoom out to get those really big Easter eggs. By the way, I have an entire playlist for every single scenery and all the Easter eggs, so go check that out in case you missed any Easter eggs in the other sceneries.